We interrupt our regularly scheduled programming for ISBN Sports at AM 1400 KITZ Sports Special. The following sports special of Spring League Basketball Playoffs is brought to you by AM 1400 KITZ and ISBNSports.com. Presented by Bremerton 76, home of the best deli and biscuits and gravy for those on the go. It's Bremerton 76. DC Alumni is coming off a round one playoff game win over DC 2. Tonight, DC Alumni take on the Cyclones, who down McLeod for their first round playoff win. Tonight, round two of the Spring League playoffs resume at the Brick Palace as the 1-7 DC Alumni take on the 7-1 Cyclones. Can DC Alumni weather the storm to a round two win, or will the Cyclones blow DC out of the playoffs? Find out next on the ISBNSports.com and AM 1400 KITZ Game of the Week as the action starts now.
All right, and good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Brick Palace. And tonight, it is round two of the playoffs. It's DC Alumni taking on the Cyclones, the winner of the other bracket in the division. And they had a big win last week. DC Alumni coming off a big win over DC Alumni 2.
I just turned it.
And, yep, just left to right, just like so. Just follow the action. And get some help on video. Appreciate that. We should maybe have a halftime. We'll work on getting us some chairs. All right, DC Alumni controls, going from our right to our left. Get out on top to Alexander. Gets a pickoff from Summers. Drives right side. Hangs in the air from 10 feet. Leaves it short. Rebound pulled down by right. Hand off to Jake Johnson for 14 off the mark. No good. Alexander will leap up and pull down the offensive rebound. Feed inside the right. Returns, spins, fires, and hits. Nice job by right. Gets him on the board. 2-0. To start things off for DC Alumni. And we have a quick whistle on for. I think they're going to check the basketball to see if it has enough oxygen in it. I think one would think they would have done that before the game. But they're going to get another basketball in play. Cyclones roster: Riley Smith, Ryan Pearson, Brock Payne, Desmond Pleasant, Trevor Brown, Kevin Burrell, Caleb Crosswhite, and James Castile. For the Cyclones, they're going to check another basketball, see if they can use the one that's in play. Meanwhile, the clock has stopped at 19:20 go here in the first half as just getting underway. Questioning the basketball. And we'll see if we can get play resumed here inside the Brick Palace. Round two of the playoffs. Here we go. Cyclones going for left to our right. We'll get the inbounds. Right side to floor, working with the basketball as Brock Payne drives in, spins around from 12, leaves it short, pulled down the rebound is Crosswhite. That can't get that when the bounce on a couple bounces down. Johnson with the rebound, quick outlet pass to the far side to floor. Alexander's at the free throw line, hands off out on top. Summers with the basketball, drives in, kicks out on their side. Driving in, right-hand floater, and hits. 4-0 is your score. Here come the Cyclones. They'll feed it out near side for a long three. It is now good. That time, Ryan Pearson with the shot. Couldn't get that one to fall down. Yeah. Get the ball jabbed away. We get some action right near us.
Over there?
Yeah.
Lawante Connor.
We're a different number today. Thank you. 23 for Connor tonight. What's your name on video helping us out?
Daisy.
Daisy helping us with the video today. 4-0. DC Alumni. Alexander drives into the alley. The ball jabbed away. Feeds it inside to Jake Johnson. Goes up, leaps in the air. Can't get to go down. Rebound pulled down by the Cyclones. Going from our left to our right. In the front court. Doozer is out. Winner gets to move on. Brock Payne with the basketball. Feeds it far side to floor to the corner for three. Off the mark. Wright will battle for the defensive rebound. Win the battle and hand off. As the Alumni will come into front court, going from right to our left. Alexander with the basketball. DeMarcus Allen feeds out to the far side, working the baseline as Connor elevates and hits. Nope, off the front rim, no good. Deuce ball foul called on Johnson, battling Brock Payne for the offensive rebound. He'll draw the foul. 4-0 is your score. In the front court, here comes Brock Payne with the basketball, using the pick. Off to the left side, he'll retreat and set up the offense, directing traffic. Alexander on him defensively, pulls up for a long shot off the mark, no good. Ball tapped out into the hands of Brown. He goes up, has that one swatted out of there. You get mugged when you go into the alley. Alexander spears back the other way and is fouled on the baseline, or the ball just jabbed out of play. Possession will stay with DC Alumni. 16:35 to go, 4-0. DC on top. Feeds inside, that ball stolen away by Caleb Crosswhite. Quickly in the front court to Pearson. Drives in, right hand. Goes for left hand to right hand and hits. 4-2 is your score. DC Alumni on top. Coming into front court. Methodically is Alexander with left-hand dribble behind the back. Near angle. Tries baseline left as a hesitation move. Goes up at his shot block. Brown in the front court. Has the ball jabbed away from behind from Alexander, and a foul called on DC Alumni. And Alexander comes back the other way. You maybe hear him in the background going, boy, that was all ball, he claims. However, the ball will stay with the Cyclones, who inbound it in the back court. New body in for them. Find out who that is when we get the opportunity. Driving in with a right-hand floater and hitting his Caleb Crosswhite. Ties the game up at 4. My first tie of the game. 15:25 to go here in the first half. Left-hand dribble. Hands out to D. Summers. Elevates from 17. Flings off left. Leaping up his Payne to pull down the rebound. On the run out of back court. Pulls things up in front court and still the bounce ball with right on him. Feeds baseline. Rolls around, gets it back out on top to Payne. Far side now to Pearson, who pulls back a 3. Did not hit the rim. Hits the right side of the glass and springs into the hands of DC Alumni coming out of back court. Alexander drives in, goes too strong off to the right side. Pearson will yank down the rebound. Payne, hesitation move, baseline left. Has the ball jabbed out of play, and then we'll go off Payne out of bounds. Good defense by DC Alumni. Tie score, it's tied up 4. Here's Connor for 3. And Summers will chase after it, far side of the floor. Can't get there in time, ball goes out of play. Tied at 14-20 mark for the first half. Out of back court, here is Caleb Crosswhite. Now to Pearson, drives in, is mugged as he goes into the alley, and a foul called on DC Alumni. See if it's before the shot or on the floor. Foul's on the floor, no free throws upcoming for the Cyclones. Out on top to Payne. Gets it out to the far side to Pearson. Pearson drives in, goes to the right hand lay-in, no good. Rebound put back up, and no good. Ball goes out of play. DC Alumni will have the bounce ball still tied with 13:29 to go here in the first half. A couple more bodies have showed up for the ball for Cyclones. Johnson. Been in the hospital all day long, I understand. He elevates for 3, doesn't get the bounce. Out of back court, here's some Cyclones going from left to right. Crossover by Crosswhite to Payne for 3, far corner, too strong. Rebound, and we got a jump ball in the play with Connor. New body coming in. James Castillo for the Cyclones. Out on top to Payne on the inbounds. Between the circles, the right-hand dribble. Summers on him defensively, stalking him with hands on his thighs. Going left is Pearson. Goes in, a right-hand runner. Hits the rim, window, front rim. Won't drop down, but a foul called. He'll go to the free throw line shooting 2. Game's still tied at 4. Been that way for the last 2 minutes. Pearson at the free throw line to trying to break that streak. Go bend, flex, and swirl out the first free throw. Davis will enter for DC Alumni. Next free throw from Payne is back iron. Rebound pulled down by Wright. DC Alumni. To Summers, up fakes, drives in, kicks out to Davis, left-hand dribble. Steps back from 16, has a sharp block by Crosswhite. Long pass down and trying to get the ball from behind his back. Draws the offensive foul as he pushes off with his left hand. Could have got up for that or a travel either way. DC Alumni is still with the basketball with 11:21 to go here in the first half. Tied at 4, still tied at 4. Been that way for 3 minutes. Alexander in the front court, right-hand dribble.
Take him.
Pulls up from 18, short. It will go out of bounds. Broadcast brought to you in part by H&K Insurance, Chiropractic Lifestyle Center, PC Parts and Service, Los Cazadores Mexican Restaurant, McLeod's Grow House, BurmsonJunk.com, Almost Cannon Photography, Tony Muslim Sign Shop, Minette Day Spa, as Gluttony to the Rackets, Caleb Crossway to scores to give the Cyclones their first lead at 6-4. With 10:40 to go here in the first half. Almost 4 minutes. Tied at 4 before the Cyclones take the 6-4 lead. Foul on the opposite end here, off to our left on the Cyclones. Trevor Brown getting set to come in for the Cyclones. Wright will inbounds off to our left, just to the far side of the basket on the baseline. 10:15 to go here in the first half. 6-4. DC Alumni gets it into Davis in the far corner. Steps back, hangs in the air, heading over to go with it, turns the ball over. Back into Castillo. Kicks it out to Brown. Drives in, uses the window as Brown and scores. 8-4 now. Biggest lead is at 4. 9:49 to go. Johnson off the mark. Rebound pulled down by Pearson, who streaks in the front court. Pulls up from 14. Rims off Wright. Wright will pull down the rebound. Hand out to Summers. Far side of the floor, going from our right to our left. And trying to feed him one to Jake Johnson. Throws it behind him and out of bounds. Turnover on the play by DC Alumni. DC Alumni took a 4-0 lead. It has not scored since the 14-20 mark of the first half. Here we are, and still in the first half. 13-footer put up, in and out from Ryan Pearson. On the run, out of backcourt. DC Alumni driving in, right hand, and hits. Here's DeMarcus Alexander. He'll find him, or Connor actually making the score. Gets his first 2. And it's 8-6. Pinning the free throw by Connor. And he misses the free throw.
Which screen should I go off of more? Because this one shows the whole court, but this one,
This
it's
one's
like,
fine.
okay. I was like, this one shows less, so I don't know.
Castillo out on top to Pearson. Drives left. McCahan was on there defensively, and they'll drive in and score. And we have a foul, I think, or some kind of warning on the Cyclones.
Come on, Lonnie. Shoot that.
Connor steps back from 22.
Go on.
Hannah with the offensive rebound, kicks out for Davis for 3, rims off short. Ball tapped out though, but Jake Johnson will get it, turn, fade, and fire from short range off the mark, no good. In the front court, Trevor Brown. Far side the floor, drives baseline left. Up fake, speeds one inside, and scoring. $12-6. The Cyclones have doubled up now. DC Alumni Johnson drives in and is fouled on the play as he goes into the lane. Non-shooting foul. More bodies coming in for the Cyclones. And we'll find out who they are. Jump point. Hannah tries baseline. Goes in, goes up, and rim checked, if you will, by the basket. Feed back down. Too far for the Cyclones. Will go out of bounds. Davis going from our right to our left in the front court to counter. DC has some talent on this team. Crossover dribble, drives in. Right-hand floater. Got it. Carter with the buries his shot. He's got 4. And it's 12-8. Cyclones on top. Clinging to a 4-point lead. Here's Brock Payne. Good defense by DC Alumni. Will tap it out of play. And we have a player coming in for the Volcano. Stepping out will be Trevor Brown. Checking back in, Caleb Crosswhite with the basketball now. Feeds it inside. Kicked out to the corner for Payne for 3. Won't go. And ball, who's going to go off of it? Will go off of the Cyclones out of bounds. DC Alumni basketball. Operating from our right to our left. Second round of the playoffs. Davis with the basketball out on top. DC trails by 4. Out on top to Johnson. Ball jabbed away. Picked up by Davis.
Come back, shoot it.
Throwing between the circles. Feeds one near side to Connor. Gets the pick from Johnson. Doesn't use it. Goes in. Hangs in the air. No foul call. Offensive was scrambling for the offensive rebound. Couldn't come up with it. Pearson out of backcourt. Finds Payne driving in. Went to go for a pack job and missed it. He sprung in from about 6 feet out there. Needed the elastic man arms to get that one down. Davis for long range. Back iron. Right with the offensive rebound. Hands off to Davis. He reloads. Off the mark. No good. Rebound pulled down by the Cyclones. Out to Payne. They're bringing it in the front court now. Near side. Gets a flyby from Johnson. Launches a 3 off the mark. Off of the rebound pulled down. Inside by the Volcanoes by number 2. Again, stragglers showed up and we didn't get a chance to get their numbers. Of course, no surprise at the park and rec level. Keep up in the cross, things like that. Get it out on top. To Pearson, drives in as Pearson. Dipsy-do does Pearson, gets his own rebound. His number 2, feeds out. Long shot off that time by Pearson. Bounce off the mark, no good. Rebound pulled down by Crosslight. Then steps on the inline on the far side of the floor, trying to control the basketball. 3:40 to go here in the first half. K-Mac with Daisy. Daisy on the video. DC Alumni trailing at 12-8. Low scoring first half. We're tied at 4 for forever. Connor goes in. Bounce on the front rim. No good. There's Mississippi Brown with the offensive rebound. Goes up and he is fouled on the play. Mississippi Brown will go to the free throw line for DC Alumni. Second round of the playoffs. Appreciate you helping with the video. Appreciate that.
Sorry if I'm yelling into your mic.
No, that's all good. Mississippi Brown bends, flex, back irons the free throw. We need all the background noise we can get. Mississippi Brown with bend, flex in the back end. Couldn't make the free throw. 12-8 Cyclones. Crosswhite, far side to floor. Driving in, behind the back. Number 2, fades from 16 and hits. 14-8. Cyclones on top. Davis drives off to our left, hangs in the air, flings it up off the mark, no good. Mississippi Brown using his body and his girth inside to get the offensive rebound and the putbacks. 14-10 with 2 minutes to go. Here in the first half. Payne gets one to drop down from long range. Builds that lead back up to 17-10. 1:44 to go here in the first half. Near side to Davis. He'll try a three off the mark. Cyclones yank down the rebound. Leading by 7. Near side, 3, too strong. Johnson with the rebound. Quick outlet pass. Alex Connor in the front court. Lead 1-2, hangs in the air, leaves it short. Rebound pulled down by the Cyclones. Hound in the back court. Drives in. Here's Pearson. Goes to the right-hand runner. Here's Pearson and hits. 19-10, biggest lead. Sits at 9 with 1:05 to go. Here in the first half, we have a timeout. Time on the floor. We will step aside as well. Here are our friends. This broadcast is presented by Bremerton 76.
Well, howdy. Welcome back to Bremerton 76. Your usual, honey? A large biscuits and gravy? No, wait. Maybe a breakfast burrito? Oh, you want a sausage, egg, and cheese breakfast sandwich. Which one are you going to have today, darling? The bagel, croissant, English muffin, or biscuit? A breakfast burrito too, sugar? You must be hungry. And a large cup of coffee? Oh, you be careful now. Here at Bremerton 76, it's always hot. Oh, how about a brownie for later? You know we make them fresh. Thank you, baby. We'll see you later for lunch here at our deli. We have those burgers you love with all the fixings and our special sauce. Bye now. Y'all come back now to Bremerton 76. You know where to find us, honey. Right here on the corner of Rydell Road and Wheaton Way in East Bremerton.
All right, welcome back to the broadcast. It's 19-10. Cyclones on top. Low scoring first half affair. DC trying to chip it in that lead. His time winds down with 57 seconds to go. Johnson drives in as mugs as he goes into the lane. And one of the Cyclones gets hit in the mommy and daddy buttons and will double over and try to suck up some wind. And the referees will kind of let him kind of wear that off, if you will. Never easy. Albert Johnson will go to the free throw lines. He goes in and checks on him. We'll, meanwhile, speaking of checking, we'll check on a few numbers for you for the Cyclones at the break. Jake Johnson, good free throw shooter at the line for DC Alumni. As I mentioned before, he was struggling in the hospital. He makes the first free throw. Jake Johnson makes a 19-11. Next free throw, back iron. Ball tapped out. Johnson would retrieve it. Here we load from long range. No good. Mississippi Brown gets the offensive putback off the mark. Ball tapped out and finally controlled by the Cyclones. 43 seconds to go here in the first half. Driving in is Crosswhite. Now to Pearson. Inside, hangs in the air and hits. Ryan Pearson gets 6. It's 21-11. Methodically, they built themselves a 10-point lead. Alexander, he'll launch one from long range off the mark. Cyclones with a rebound. See if they play for the final shot. They get it out to Castillo. Back out on top. The Crosswhite still with it. Good defense on him. Blows by Alexander. Hangs in the air from 12 off the mark. Brown with a rebound with 3 to 2 to 1. And by the time he decides to sling one down, it is halftime. And your score at halftime. It is the Cyclones 21 and DC Alumni 11. We'll be back with second half action after these words.
The Fraternal Order of Eagles, one of the most storied organizations in the world, giving back to save lives each year. The Fraternal Order of Eagles donates $10 million every year to local and national charities for patient care and research. The Fraternal Order of Eagles are family with more than 650,000 members in 1,300 locations across the United States. Join your local chapter 192 in Bremerton at 2122 Sheridan Road and make a difference in people's lives. At the Fraternal Order of Eagles, you'll always have a place to call home.
Stress symptoms can affect your body, your thoughts, feelings, and behavior without realizing it. Stress that is left unchecked can contribute to health problems. At Manette Day Spa, our highly trained massage expert therapist can recognize problem areas to ease away everyday stress with a variety of massage methods. You owe it to your body. Call Manette Day Spa to book your appointment today. 360-405-0293.